Imagine driving home after a long day wrangling cattle, only to slam on the brakes at an 8-foot wall of fresh lumber slicing across your family's private road, like a giant screw you from the suburbs. This wasn't just any road. It was the gravel path your grandpa carved out in '62, now hijacked by a bunch of HOA busybodies who thought their McMansions gave them divine right over dirt. And leading the charge? A self-appointed queen bee named Vivian, all pearl smiles and venom, ready to improve the neighborhood by starving out the locals. I'm Jack Harlan, a third-gen rancher in Sleepy Willow Creek, Texas, where the air smells of hay and hard work. But lately it's choked with HOA nonsense. Folks whisper I'm some backwards hick ruining property values. But I keep my head down, watching their petty games like a hawk sizing up prey. Vivian Blackwood, the HOA prez, struts around in her spotless SUV, preaching community standards while finding folks for grass that's half an inch too tall. Jack, dear, she cooed at the hardware store one day, eyeing my muddy boots like they were biohazards. Your little farm operation is so quaint. But progress waits for no one. I just nodded, biting back a laugh at her fake concern, knowing her progress meant squeezing out anyone without a manicured lawn. Then came the hammer drop. Rolling up with a trailer full of Angus heifers, I spot the fence, tall, ugly, and slapped right across the easement my family granted decades ago for neighborly access. Vivian's there, clipboard in hand, beaming like she'd won the lottery. Security enhancement. Mr. Harlan, she says, voice dripping honey over steel. Residents only. You'll find another way around. I'm sure your tractors can handle a detour. My blood boils as the cows low in stress. But I stay cool, snapping photos while she babbles about protecting our aesthetic. Inside, I'm plotting this ain't her road, and her democracy reeks of dictatorship. The violations pile up like manure, odor complaints about my barns, noise tickets for my dawn chores, even anonymous letters to the paper calling my ranch an eyesore blight. Vivian rallies her flock at meetings, sighing dramatically. We must preserve our serene lifestyle. Think of the children. I endure the smears. Quietly digging with my lawyer pal, uncovering her fence lacked permits and violated the old federal grant that funded the road. Vivian, ma'am, I say casually at the grocery, that barrier of yours kinda blocks emergency access. Hope no one's grill catches fire. She flushes, sputtering. It's for safety. You wouldn't understand refined living. Her excuses crack me up, pure theater from a control freak scared of losing her throne. But the real fireworks hit when records show Vivian's a disbarred crook from Cali, embezzling client cash, now illegally lawyering for the HOA. I dropped that bomb at a town hall, watching her facade shatter as the FBI hauls her off in cuffs mid-rant about agricultural nuisances. This is tyranny, she shrieks. But the crowd's cheering now. Turns out her spite cost the HOA a fortune in fines. And that fence, I turn it into a toll gate for their access, $500 a pop, raking in thousands while her house forecloses. The new board apologizes with a fat check, and my ranch thrives as a heritage site, proving rural grit beats suburban snobbery every time. Was Vivian the real victim of progress, or just a bully who finally got fenced in by her own rules?